welcome to Guided Pilates, the channel that brings you audio described Pilates, which gets in touch with your senses and mindful Pilates. If we haven't met before, my name is Emma and I am registered blind. I've got a guide dog that's crushed out at the side. He might join us. But yeah, today we are doing a lovely standing, which I'm not standing yet, but standing Pilates routine with the option of using hand weights. I've actually lost my hand weights somewhere. I've put them down. They've blended in. You might be able to see them, but I can't find them. So I'm going to be doing this without hand weights. So let me know in the comments if you spot them, but let's get ready to go. So you can imagine I'm using hand weights, but anyway, we're going to come up to standing. And we are going to have our feet nice and parallel, fist distance apart, lift nice and tall. And you can hold a weight in each hand if you want to already. We will hold the weight in each hand if you want to. And we'll shrug the shoulders all the way up to our ears. We're going to roll them down our back. Let the weights draw the arms down. And feel nice and heavy through those arms. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Filling out the entire body. Maybe this is the deepest breath you've taken in today. And as you exhale, maybe close down your eyes, come into a soft gaze. And just start to have a little scan of the body, noticing how you're feeling. Starting to tune out from anything that's going on outside your space, what you've got planned for the week, the day. And it's just tune in to ourselves, be in the present moment. Keep bringing your attention back to your breathing. Anytime it wanders, feeling those weights in your hand. On your next exhale, draw your belly button away from your clothing. Feeling this strong center starting to switch on. 20-30% is enough. Continue to now breathe wide and full into the lower part of your rib cage this time. Tuning into the sounds around you as you breathe. The temperature of the room. The surface that you are standing on. Shifting the weight back a little into your heels. Lift all 10 toes. Feel that core balancing you out, but that shift of weight. Shift the weight forwards. Lift your heels as you rock more into your toes. And then settle in the middle, standing taller through the spine. Blink the eyes open when you're ready and start to roll the shoulders. You're feeling those weights in your hands as you roll. It suddenly got super bright in here. Sorry about the strips of light on the floor. Rolling the shoulders out. And then start to roll them forward. Lifting them up to your ears, rolling them forwards, back and down. So you can stay with this, or we're going to start to add big circles through the arms. Lift the weights up in front, circle your arms back, pull those abdominals in. There's no flaring of the rib cage or your back as your arms circle back to your side. And we go again, we lift the arms up. Shoulders away from the ears, they open out, they circle back. You are strong through the arms, even if you're not using the weights. I want you to add your own resistance. Start to circle the arms back the other way. Reach the arms back behind you. Lift them above your head. Bring them in front. And then we go again. We lift them back up to the ceiling and in front. Can we grow a little taller through the spine? What are you doing, Art? Have you seen a spider or something? Maybe. Good. Keep the arms down by your side. Do a little tip to the side. You're feeling like the weight is dropping to your ankle bone and then you pull back up. Go up and over to the other side. So this is not just a crunch to the side. This is a real tipping up and over. Really grounding into your feet. Not long, Arch. We'll go soon. He's bored. stand back upright. When you're ready, lift one arm up by the side of your ear, the other one by the side of your hip, and you're going to squeeze both shoulder blades together. And then you're going to switch. Other arm goes up, other arm goes down, and you squeeze the shoulder blades together. We don't want to swivel through the shoulders. We don't want to pop through the rib cage. So we're really strong through that center. A lot of this work, when we're doing work with the arms, even the legs, a lot of it's still core work because you're having to really pull in. So don't forget about your core. Good, let's swing both arms at the same time. Both arms squeeze back behind us. Both arms swing in front. Palms are facing in towards one another. Both arms swing back. Both arms go in front. We're going to start to add some legs. As you swing your arms back, we're going to rise up through the heels, coming onto the balls of the feet. As we soften down, swing the arms in front, we come into a squat. You're sitting back into this invisible chair at the back of the room. As we come back to standing, we squeeze the arms back, we raise up through the heels, we sit back into our squat as the arms go forwards and swing back. Okay, we're going to come back and do everything we just did, or some of it, adding the legs. Okay, so we stand tall. We're now going to lift our arms up to the ceiling, drawing the circle we did before. Circle the arms back. As your arms swing in front, we come into a squat. We push the hips back. We then stand tall. The arms circle back the other way. They go back behind us. They drop in front. We squat back. We stand tall, arms come up. We circle them back behind us. We swing them in front. Again, we sit back. Knees track in line with the toes. We just keep repeating this. Circling the arms back one way as the arms swing in front. We're in our squat. Just notice, sorry, I'm just in my top. Just notice how the weights feel in the hands, or if you're not using them, the resistance that you're adding. Feeling your spine staying nice and lengthened. We're going to stay back in our squat. We're now going to do those soldier arms. One arm goes up in front, one arm goes back, and we swing. Squeeze in the arms, the shoulder blades, back behind us, which is a little bit more challenging in this position. Equally, if you want to come back up to standing or even seated and do this with the arms and do. We go 6, 5, strong through the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. We stand lovely and tall. Good. When you're ready, let's swivel around to the side and we're going to do some work facing to the side. So we are going to take our right foot off the mat, left foot will stay on the mat, and we're going to grow nice and tall through the spine. So we're going to slightly shift the weight into our left foot without tipping the body to the side. And we're going to slide our right foot nice and long in front of us, squeezing our arms back behind us. If you need to hold on to a wall, that's okay. So we're going to come back to those arm swings again, but we're just adding a little variation through the legs. As you swing your arms in front, stay up on the balls of the feet of that right foot as it slides long behind you on the floor, coming almost into a lunge as we bend our left knee, ankle on top of the knee on top of the ankle, pushing the hips back, like a one-legged squat. As you squeeze your arms back behind you, stay on the balls of the feet. As you sweep that right leg in front, you can point your toes. As you slide the leg along the floor back behind you, you sit back. We slide that right leg in front, the arms swing back, we're standing tall. We push our hips back as that right leg goes long behind us. We push our hips back, we bend that left knee, arms swing in front, and we just start to pick up the pace. As you do this, just start to notice the heat underneath the balls of the feet. We're strong through the arms, especially if you've got that weight in your hand. Sit back into that like one-legged squat. You're hinging forwards. The left leg is still straight behind you. Let's tip the weight a little further forwards and swing your arms in front. We're going to lift the back leg up and lower down. Lift the back leg up and lower down. Equally, if you want to come back to doing some squats, change it up. Arms, if that feels too much, then do. Good. From here, tap the leg down towards the floor. Bring it back up, stand tall. And let's do that on the other side. So change to the other leg. We're now going to have our right foot on the mat, left foot off. I say this because I'm on wood floor. You might be on carpet and you're like, what? I've taken my leg off the floor so that I can slide easier, but I should have said that before. Squeeze both arms back behind you as you now go up on the balls of the feet of your left foot. Shifting the weight slightly into that right foot. We squeeze the arms back, lifting tall. We then sweep that left leg back long behind us. We start to bend the knee of the right foot. We're hinging the upper body forwards, hips back, arms swing in front. We stand tall. We slide that left leg in front nice and long as we swing the arms back. And we just keep swinging the arms forwards as the leg goes back. Swinging the arms back as the leg goes forwards. Bending and straightening. Now that right leg. Again, feeling those weights in the hands. We stay back on this next one. Arms reach in front. Again, this is really challenging to hold the arms up with the weights. Shift the weight further forwards and we'll lift and lower that back leg. Lift and lower. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, pulling those abdominals in, 1. We stand nice and tall. We come back to face towards the front. We roll the shoulders back and down. Last little bit, getting into the inner legs. Again, using those arms. We're going to step the feet out a little bit wider. Toes are going to face to the front corners of the mat. We're going to come into, actually have the toes can face out to the front corners or they can face forwards. Legs a little bit wider than shoulder distance. From here, we push the hips back as we bring the weights up in front. And then we stand tall, squeeze the arms back. So we're getting a little bit more into the inner legs. Have the toes facing out to the front corners or forwards, but keep those knees tracking in line with your toes. As you sit back into your invisible chair, feel those weights in front of your chest. Feel that work going through the inner legs. As you stand tall, squeeze your arms back behind you. Feel those shoulder blades working. We're going to stay back here and we're going to face both toes, feet to the front of the mat if we haven't already. And we're going to shift the weight over to one side. Imagine you're sitting on a bench and you've slid to one side of the bench. So the way you've slid away from, that leg is lengthened, the other knee is bent. You slide along to the other end of the bench. So now the other knee bends, the other leg straightens. So it's like you're trying to keep your sit bones on this bench as you slide from right to left. Weights are up in front of you, so you're still using them in the hands. Sliding back and forth, feeling those inner legs. Let's add a little bit more to it. So we're going to shift over to the left. We drop the right arm down to the side, to the inside of that. So I'm going to mirror you. So we shifted over to the left. We have got the right hand on the inside of that left foot. And we've twisted our bodies so the left arm goes up to the ceiling. We then shift to the other side. We place the left arm on the inside of the right foot. We twist our chest to the face towards that right leg. And the right arm goes up to the ceiling. So we're bringing opposite arm to foot. Stretching the other one up to the ceiling. Have I made any sense? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I feel like I make this so complicated because I'm trying to get every detail. I'm like, can blind people understand me? Anyway, go one more time to each side. And once you've done that last one, fold over the legs, reach for your toes, feel the inner legs getting a lovely stretch. And just breathe into it. Weights can be left on the floor as you heel toe your feet all the way in to parallel. Feeling the hamstrings. Interlace your hands behind your back. Stretch the arms up to the ceiling, or some of you will be able to bring them overhead as you fold your upper body forwards over the legs. Good. Slowly let your arms swing back by your side as you roll up. Interlace your hands in front of you. Round your shoulders forwards. Feel a nice upper body stretch. Coming all the way up, let your arms drop by your side. And you are done. So a nice, quick standing routine that you can do with or without weights. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I think that's everything. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.